is Clyde Clark. I'm a co-founder of Intelligence Labs, and our flagship product, LAVAR, is AI for smarter thinking. So I'll get to the bottom line up front. Most AI tools degrade cognitive function, and I hope to show through this presentation that these AI tools, as they're currently implemented in the educational space, are responsible for cognitive decline, or what we're terming cognitive debt. So LAVAR is the solution to that problem. And so I want you to, technical difficulties. All right. So I want you to keep three questions in mind as we go through this presentation that's going to motivate our solution to increasing or decreasing cognitive debt within students when they use these AI tools. So the first question is, what is the general purpose of education? All right. The second question is, given that purpose, are AI tools as they're currently instantiated helping students achieve their goals, right? And then the third question is, if they're not, how are we designing AI systems such that they can increase critical thinking skills in students? All right, so we'll start with the first question. How should AI be implemented in education? When we look at this, we need to look at the broader meaning and purposes of education beyond just information transfer. So AI systems in education, I believe, should cultivate the mind and empower the individual. In cultivating the mind, what we're looking at is decreasing the development of critical thinking skills, fostering intellectual curiosity, and building the capacity for independent thought. And when it comes to empowering the individual, I have a term called cognitive sovereignty. What this means is taking ownership of our thought process as we go through our learning experiences, and also being able to celebrate, to contribute meaningfully to society. All right, so what is cognitive sovereignty? Okay, we want to be able to control our intellectual outputs. We want to be able to own the thoughts that we have, to generate new thoughts and empower learners to take control of their learning process, right? So in an age of cheap, answers are now cheap, right? In this age, a question is everything, right? And so we need to value thinking over just receiving answers. Also empower cognition, help engage and fuel interaction, developing of critical thinking skills, and our reasoning abilities. As AI stands now, what it does is just summarize and give you summaries of information, and it doesn't allow you to develop your critical thinking skills. So now the second question is, how is AI currently being implemented in education? Is it fulfilling those goals? A recent survey of HBCU participants shows that 98% of students and approximately 96% of faculty have adopted AI. So that's good news. However, the bad news is that in that adoption, they are passively receiving information and reducing their ability to actively learn from that information, right? So we sit at a paradox between that of instant answers and the ability to struggle and grapple with these different thought processes that are needed to develop critical thinking skills, right? So a recent MIT study entitled "Your Brain on ChatGPT" shows the current state of affairs, which says that if students are given the ability to generate essays using ChatGPT or any other generative AI tools, 83% of them cannot recall what they had generated from the AI tools. That doesn't bode well for the development of critical thinking skills. And they show a 47% reduction in brain activity through fMRI scans, right? So this decrease in cognitive ability as well as lack of recall is what is termed cognitive debt. There are a whole slew of effects as a result of that. Lack of memory recall, reasoning skills, the 2 minutes, not the ability to deeply understand and grapple with the thoughts that are necessary to develop those critical thinking skills. So I'm going to skip a couple slides. So LAVAR is our answer, how we propose on designing the next generation of AI systems. And we have 4 design principles that surround this solution. So the first is we want to make these systems voice first. We want to be able to articulate speech, which helps in recall. We also want to embed Socratic dialogue, or basically not just receiving the answers from the generative AI tools, but being questions about your line of reasoning. We want to build space recall mechanisms within the platform so that you can be quizzed on what you have previously gone over through that voice interface. Can you hit play? All right, so here's an example or a video of LAVAR in action. The source material for LAVAR is Creative Commons books, which are open source, and you have the ability to engage in dialogue with these Creative Commons books in a Socratic dialogical way. Through voice, you're able to quiz yourself, explore ideas through knowledge graphs, and essentially map your cognitive mind space, allowing you to critically engage with thoughts in your thought process. Just wrapping up next. All right, so we have an MOU with Morgan State. We're undergoing pilots studies currently. So thank you for your time. If you are interested in contributing to this project, then you can scan the QR code, and we have a survey